going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. As you can see, I'm joined with Crafter, who's currently 36th in the world. Today is going to be a longer video. We're just going to enjoy some live Xbow gameplay 2.9 Xbow cycle at the very top of ladder, and yeah, just kind of enjoy things here. I've had a few shorter videos here on the channel, and a lot of you guys, I hear your feedback loud and clear in the comments, have been like, dude, give us one of the best players in the world playing a deck that he's a beast at, and just let us enjoy it for a half an hour. So I'm just gonna let this go for like 5, 6, 7 matches and see what happens, see how high Crafter can get. By the way, guys, a lot of you might not know Crafter. He is a pro player and manager for Non-Meta Musketeers. Shout out to the NMM squad out there, and he's really picking up a lot of kind of traction and hype in the community lately as one of the best Xbow players in the world. As a matter of fact, I think he just tweeted that he might be on the channel, and a bunch of his followers tweeted me. I'll share a few of the tweets, but so many people were like, get this guy on. Now, I'm not going to compare him yet to the pedigree of Dank, Ganon, and Airsurfer, but there's no doubt about it that he seems to be really coming on strong lately with his kind of style of 2.9 Xbow cycle gameplay, one of the staple decks inside Clash Royale. So that's why I wanted to have him here, and just hopefully we'll face a variety of different meta decks, starting out against one of the most difficult matchups. What is this deck? Carlos Games YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, shout out to your channel, man. But Royal Giant, Tesla, Knight, Bats, Snowball, Triple Spell Royal Giant. Man, this is kind of an interesting deck. We're seeing a lot of weird Royal Giant decks going around the meta. But anyway, guys, watch the video. Watch it all the way through. See if he wins, see if he loses. Watch his gameplay. Compare it to Dank Ganon if you've seen that video, or Airsurfer if you've seen that video. I've had a few of those videos with both of those guys. And see what you think. Like, what do you like? Can you notice the differences in the play style between these three players? Definitely Crafter has a lot of fans out there. So here we go. It's going to be a double Xbow in the left, but we're going to run right into that Royal Giant. Oof, that sucks. Man, this is going to be a tough, because look at the cycle power of the deck that we're going against. He has, you know, 3 2-elixir cards. He can get back to that Royal Giant relatively quickly. It's going to be tough to outcycle him, even though we are about 5, 6, 7 seconds now into double elixir time. By the way, guys, just a quick side note before we get back to the play-by-play. Hey, thank you to a ton of you. I got like 600 or 700 Instagram followers just off one shout out yesterday. So thank you so much, guys. I hope the content doesn't let you down on Instagram. It's clash_with_Ash. If you have Instagram, you want to follow, join the fam. I would appreciate it, guys. So here we go. It's going to be an offensive. Now this could be an opportunity here. We have that offensive Xbow. There's no Royal Giant in cycle. Now he has him in hand, but a fireball comes down. Nice fireball there by Crafter, and finally we get a lock on. Now, it took till 17 seconds remaining in regulation here before we got the very first lock on that tower. But we took it down to 25-66, not too bad. Now we have the damage advantage. Now we have to contend with these bats and the Royal Giant in the right lane. We don't have Tesla in cycle anymore. Uh-oh, this is going to be a lot of damage here, guys. We have that that Ice Spirit to kind of, and the log. Okay, we do a decent job considering we didn't have an Xbow or another Tesla there to stop that Royal Giant, but things aren't looking so good here in the first live match. Man, I talked a big game about my man Crafter. Is he gonna live up to it? That's the question. Here we go. We'll see. 25 seconds into sudden death overtime here, guys. Gonna set up with the archers, and it looks like the opponent happy to start fireball cycling here. If fireball cycles, we reload with another offensive Xbow. So here we go. Does he have Royal Giant in hand? I think he does. There's the Royal Giant. Knight is down. We have archers. We have Tesla all going into this Royal Giant. We log him back. They log as well. Oh, we're not even going to get another lock, but we do. Ooh, we have 2 elixir advantage here, guys. Almost a full minute into overtime. This is not going to be a draw because, you know, only 3 fireballs, a couple logs, and this one is over. So Crafter's going to remain offensive here. Here he goes with that offensive Xbow. And you can see how he stacked up 2 Xbows in the left side of the arena. Crafter, that is, throughout this match. We'll talk more about that strategy when you're going to want to implement that as we go throughout this video. But for now, let's just focus here as we come down the home stretch of this first live match. And, ooh, he's not looking so great right now. We do have another offensive Xbow here. The archers marching their way in front of the Xbow. Another set of archers behind that. Here we go with an aggressive Royal Giant. We do have Tesla in hand, I believe. Tesla is down. And a nice Ice Spirit, again, freezing that Royal Giant. A log pushing him back. Fireball comes down. No hit with the Royal Giant. Oh my God! How did he win this? He won it. He won, man. A little bit too aggressive there on that last Royal Giant. Carlos with the L, Crafter with the win. That is a good way to start this video against a very, very difficult matchup. Let's go ahead and check 33 right now. Let's hop into the next live match. All right, guys, here we go. We found another one going again. Oh, look at who it is, guys. It's Big Spin. I apologize. This one took forever to find a match here. A good, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes between matches here, so I was a few seconds late. But we're going against Big Spin. That's right, the German graveyard god, Big Spin. I gotta get him on the channel soon, guys. Maybe he's playing the deck that I want to get him on the channel with. It's the new meta graveyard deck with the Goblin Hut and the Barbarians. I'm not sure if it has Ice Wiz, though. We'll see what he's running, but we know it's going to be Graveyard, and obviously Crafter knows that as well. The thing is, when you get this high in trophies, everybody knows what everybody else is playing, so it's a little bit different than your average viewer or your average YouTuber, where we have no idea most of the time what our opponent is playing, like 99% of the time, right? So it's a little bit different here on top ladder, but it shouldn't really affect the strategy that you're going to want to implement. Sometimes you can get into your game a little bit earlier because you already know what the opponent is playing. And we do get a lock on that right tower to start things out halfway through regulation here with a $130 left in this, taking it down to 2177 on that right tower. And here we go. We have a 2 elixir lead as well. We're going to split archers with 2.9. I mean, I don't got to tell you guys this. You already know this. But when you don't know what to do and you have archers in hand, splitting them in the back, always a good thing. So let's say, oh, look at this. We switch lanes here with the Xbow, forcing an Ice Golem out of Big Spin. Big Spin, he has not used his Graveyard yet, guys, and it is the Goblin Hut version, so I think that Graveyard and Barbarians might be his 2 last cards here. Interesting to see this deck with the Ice Wizard in it as well. So here we go with the defensive Tesla. That's a nice Tesla placement there because it's going to stop those Spear Goblins. It's also going to do work against a Graveyard, if Big Spin choose to use it. Of course, he didn't, and then we go ahead and we fireball that new Goblin Hut again, trying to get a little bit of chip damage onto that right tower. And anybody remember back in the day? I mean, this is old school. I don't know if any of you guys were around. Let me know in the comments if you were, though. But was anybody around old school when Xbow targeted air? I know somebody in the comments the other day was like, dude, here so early. I forgot. Last time I was this early, Xbow targeted air. Anyway, here we go with a graveyard here. Finally for Big Spin. Big Spin realizing he needs to get some sort of damage onto the tower here, or this will devolve into a spell cycle contest. Now we have again. See that opposite lane, Xbow guys. Number 1, it's avoiding the poison. We have an offensive Xbow here too. Number 1, it's going to avoid the poison. Number 2, it's still going to play defense against that graveyard. The Xbow in that position on that left tower right now is really popular, and it's one that if you want to excel at 2.9, you have to get acquainted with. Putting it all the way there. Another lock, by the way. Things not looking good from a man Big Spin here. From, what is his clan name? Biggie's Bandy? I'm not even gonna ask. But either way, things starting out really, really well. And again, that defensive Xbow opposite lane just doing work against those Spear Goblins and really preventing Big Spin from being able to even cast the graveyard. He does right now. We have archers in hand. We have a log in hand as well if we need it. We also have that Tesla again, kind of doing work against those bridge Spear Goblins and against the graveyard. You can see Big Spin spectators are just letting the hog scream emotes out. You can feel the frustration here. It's a difficult matchup for Big Spin, but Crafter is playing it absolutely perfectly. This is the template that you guys want to use if you go against Graveyard. There's really nothing that Big Spin can do here, and an easy victory for Crafter. 2-0, baby. Let's go ahead and hop into the next match, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Match number 3. Oh, against Red Bull. Man, this is good. This is good. A lot of really, really good pro players today. So Red Bull, obviously, we know he's playing some sort of beatdown deck. So this should be another challenging match. We had Royal John. Oh, it's Golem too. This is perfect. I mean, I don't know if he's going to win. I assume he's not going to be able to beat Red Bull playing Golem. maybe draw it out, but either way, this will give you guys a template on how to handle a Golem matchup. And he's playing Golem E-Drag even worse, kind of, but he had that low Tesla. It's actually going to do a good job avoiding that E-Drag, and then he places that Ice Golem in the perfect positioning to keep that Tesla alive, keep that Tesla doing work. Tesla puts out a lot of damage. Tesla's one of the most annoying defensive units in the game to go against, you know? I don't know if... It's weird. A lot of people ask for Clash Royale, for Supercell to add another defensive card into the game, or another spawner into the game for that matter, and they've really never done it. The only spawner slash defensive building they've ever added into the game post-beta launch, the only one, including siege units, is Furnace. That's it. So I don't know if they'll ever do it, honestly. I mean, there's talk of Eagle Artillery, there's talk of all kinds of weird stuff. There could be a bat cave, there could be an ice spirit cave or some igloo or something. I don't know, there's a lot of ideas out there. But the question is, Wizard Tower is another legendary rumored building. The question is it even a good idea for the game? But look at that, guys. We actually get a lock. E-Drag against Xbow, newsflash, gonna need more than the E-Drag, and we're able to walk away with a lot of damage on that left tower. About 1,000 damage off of that left tower. That's really, really good for Crafter, especially entering into double elixir time, where Red Bull is gonna be able to mount one of those big monster pushes. But I've noticed so far Crafter playing this rather offensively, rather aggressively here in single elixir time. Let's see what he does now, guys. Log goes down against that bandit. Now he's just cycling an Ice Spirit in the left lane, and here comes a baby dragon. Red Bull really not wanting to take a lot of damage, not really using his tower's resource as an asset here at this point. He's starting to cycle in the back a Mega Minion. We don't fireball the Mega Minion, noteworthy here, guys. Instead, we play the Xbow. So Golem was in hand. Now we're gonna go ahead and let that Ice Golem tank a little bit and hopefully take down that Mega Minion. We do. We have one Archer still barely alive. We have an E-Drag chain lightning in from the from the Tesla to the Xbow to the Tesla, and then we're gonna kite that E-Drag with the Ice Golem. Fireball comes down. We have a bandit on the tower here, guys. Nice defense. Look at that, and look at those skeletons last second there for the Lumberjack. Beautiful defense, and we're able to set up again with an offensive Xbow. We have the Ice Golem tank for the Xbow. Xbow does have a lock-on, ladies and gentlemen. Man, Crafter is playing this incredibly well. We get the tower all the way down to 1463 damage. Man, Red Bull's feeling the heat right now. He says, well played. He gives the Goblin Fire emote. Perfect emote for this situation where, let's be honest, Red Bull really does have the advantage. It's not a lock. It's not an easy win, in my opinion, against a really good Xbow player if you're a Golem player. But you should at least be able to draw it out or win, in my opinion. Anyway, we have a Tesla in the center there against that E-Drag. We take a bandit charge on the right tower, but it doesn't matter. Look at this. We get the tower all the way down to 457 HP. That's going to be GG, guys. All we have to do is fireball cycle 2 times. That's 1 fireball already down. 165 remaining. Dude. All right. All right. I don't know about you guys. It's still early in the video, but I'm starting to become a little bit of a believer here. We just need to play some defense. Okay, there it is. Fireball down. There it is. GG's. Let's check to see where he is on ladder, guys, and then go into the next live match. All right, guys, next match against King Turk here. All right, so 3 in a row. Not too bad. My bad, forgot to check where he was on ladder. I will check after this match. Ice Spirits, Fire, why do I call him Fire Spirit? What the heck, man? Fire and Ice Ash is not that hard, bro. All right, Fire Spirits at the bridge there for King Turk. You don't see Fire Spirits that often right now in the meta, so I don't know what he could be playing. Who knows? And a Prince is the next card, and a Goblin Barrel. So it's some sort of a bait deck. We're gonna set up with that Tesla there. The Zap, excuse me, comes down by the opponent, and then he gets a couple little chip hits with that Goblin from the Goblin Barrel on our right tower. We set up with the offensive Xbow there. It's gonna go ahead and bleed through that Ice Spirit, got it right that time, and now we're gonna set up with some archers here. So a bait Prince deck with the Princess. I wonder if he has Inferno Tower or NATO. You don't really see again, the Fire Spirits in there. A little bit late on that Ice Golem. We're still going to get a really lucrative lock here. The opponent has to waste a zap there as well. Man, what a good start here for Crafter. He's about to make this 4 in a row, maybe. Okay, that's a little bit early to make that call, but either way, a really nice start here with about not even halfway through the match, and we already got the left tower down to 841 HP, and King Turk, he agrees. He gives the GG as well. Is the last card Rocket? Is it NATO? Is it Inferno Tower? What do you guys think? We might not even see it, who knows. That time Xbow didn't really pay off. When Xbow played right into the Goblin Gang, so now we're at elixir disadvantage. Here comes the Juke Barrel. We're setting up again with the nice Ice Golem to block those fire spirits, and now again we have skeletons in hand, changing the location of the skeletons. Last time we put them a little bit more to the center of the arena. Now we put them a little bit more in the lane. Just like the miner, change up your skeleton location as well when you're playing 2.9. So nice defense there, even despite the elixir disadvantage that Crafter is currently facing in this match as we go into double elixir time. 8:41 remaining on the left tower of the opponent, 30:29 remaining on our weak side tower. A Prince in the left lane. We have set up with another defensive Tesla here in the center, and here it comes another Juke Barrel. Man, you can see that coming a mile away. We were like, hey, don't worry about it. No worries with the Juke Barrel. We'll just rely on the skeletons because they're so far away from the tower that it's not even that big of a deal. Now we're just going to start fireball cycling here with about 30 and change seconds here remaining in the match. Fire spirits run again into that Ice Golem. We set up with another Tesla there on the right, so let's see how we play defense here against this Prince. So a nice late log there, anticipating the Juke play. And then the Prince goes down, and again, we're back to Ice Golem again. Look at how beautifully we can defend here. The opponent really, you can see the frustration. You can almost feel the frustration. They can't really do anything here. Played incredibly well by Crafter, and again, another victory here, making it look easy. Going against other pro players. Man, this is some really, really awesome gameplay, guys. Let's go ahead and now this time, let's check to see where he is on the leaderboard here, guys. So currently 12th in the world. Not too bad. Be right back in the next match. All right, guys, here we go. Into the next match against KK19212. Really, really good Japanese pro. Man, it's like Marauder's Row here. And he's going to start out with the split zappies in the back. So let's see. Zappies. It's got to be Royal Hogs, right? I mean, I don't know. That's what I see Zappies and I think split lane Royal Hogs, but we'll see. We set up with the defensive Tesla here in anticipation of this flying machine crossing the river there. So perfect Tesla, able to avoid any damage, excuse me, in the right lane there. Now we reload with an Ice Spirit in the back and then split archers again in the back. Getting a lot of value out of this Tesla here as well. So the skeleton's there to pull that bandit into the center. Is bandit gonna get a charge? No, just onto the archer, but no damage onto the tower, very little damage onto the tower. So check out this deck, guys. Fireball comes down. That's gonna be a lock. Beautiful fireball. Here's the bad news about the barbarians. They're good now, they're viable now, but think about it, right? And this is the Royal Hogs deck. Think about it, they can be one shot by Fireball. That ended up in a very lucrative Fireball / Xbow push there for Crafter in the right lane. Now we have a bandit here again, and he pulls the bandit via the Ice Spirit into the skeletons, into the archers. Beautiful kite on that bandit from the left lane to the right, into the arms of the archers, waiting to slay their prey, the bandit. So here we go, a little bit more chip damage with the archers. Make that 3 shots, we'll take it down to 11, 1-1-1-5, remaining on the right tower with about 75 seconds here remaining on the clock. Log comes down, taking it down to 992. We are in triple digits here on the tower. HP on the left. A perfectly placed Ice Golem again. That's gonna just barely approach the other side of the Princess Tower as the flying machine flies over the river. Really precise movements there, really precise play there, and again we play that Xbow all the way to the right there again. Perfect for defense. Now the opponent is forced, KK is forced to use, and this is exactly why you place the Xbow there. They use their spell on the weak or the strong side tower, then we can set up with the Tesla right in the center. Xbow's still gonna do work from the weak side, from our strong side. It's just a beautiful play there. And again, we set up with another Xbow on the right. At this point, we can just Fireball cycle if we want to. It will be interesting to see if he even bothers going with the offensive Xbow again this match. So here we go again, Archer's playing defense, and there's another Fireball. 4:54 remaining on that right tower, 15 seconds remaining in the match. A big push coming in the left here. Barbarians and a bandit and a flying machine. We're gonna play nice defense here again, just kiting with that Ice Golem. We set up with archers there on the flying machine, making it look really easy here. This guy's a beast. and now all he needs is one more defense and then a fireball log, and this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. And again, cycling to another ice golem here. Another match that feels really frustrating if you're KK19212. The log and the fireball, that's gonna be good game. There it is again. This guy, man, he can't lose. He came to play today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and see where he is on the leaderboard. So, he was 12th, right? Now he's 10th in the world. All right, let's do one more, guys. Or maybe two more. All right, guys, here we go. Next match against Nova Devil. We'll do two more matches. I said we're gonna make this a long one. We've been recording for what, like around 20 minutes? Let's do at least two more. All right, so here we go. It's what the heck? Okay, he goes in with balloon and minions right out the gate. What a weird, and a freeze. Dude, what is this, Arena 2? No offense to Nova Devil, but what an aggressive play there. And then feeling the heat emote, Goblin Fire comes out from Crafter. That was an interesting opening play. Think about it, 12 elixir devoted by Nova Devil there. Doesn't really come out with much damage to show for it. Barbarians in the center. Look at this deck. Barbarians, Mega Minion, Minions, Balloon, Freeze. I thought Freeze was kind of off meta now. I guess Freeze is still viable. Here we go. Skeletons to distract there. Play a little bit of a defense. And now, again, reloading with the Minions is the opponent here. But look at the elixir advantage, considering we have an Xbow still on the board and Archers to tank for it, to kind of guard it a little bit, I guess. Archers creep up in front of that Xbow. They're going to get some more chip damage. We're going to take that tower all the way down to 2027 with $150 left here in this match. So another strong start against a very aggressive player, which you guys, let's face it, are going to need to know how to deal with, especially given, you know, the proclivity of players to play super aggressively in that, I don't know what, 3,800 to 4,800 range. Really hoping for a really nice ladder rework coming in the update, guys. Update, by the way, hopefully on the way next week. I'm thinking maybe. We'll see. Anyway, we have a Lava Hound down in the back here for Nova Devil. We have the Tesla set up here defensively. About half health, but it's still going to help out. Let's see. We know he has Freeze in hand. He places the Barbarians there. So we're just going to go ahead and be happy to fireball those Barbarians. And here comes the Minion Horde. We have the Ice Golem there ready for the Minion Horde. And again here, he has Freeze, but we're doing a pretty good job defensively. Is he going to freeze here? He is. All right, another fireball. We were able to cycle back to another fireball. Beautifully played there, and you can see how fast this deck can cycle. The deck is as fast as really your three cheapest cards, right? In this deck, we have Skeletons, we have Ice Spirit, and we have Ice Golem. So with 4 elixir, we can cycle back to another card, right? You know, so it's not bad. The cyclability of 2.9 is really only, the only deck that can go head to head with it, obviously, is 2.6. Another nice Tesla here. Is this gonna get a King Tower activation? I think so here. Fireball is down. Is it? No, it's not gonna get a King Tower activation, but we didn't really need it. And another Ice Golem is ready there for that Mega Minion. So it ends up being a Lavaloon Freeze Barbarians deck, but look at this, just beautiful defense here. And again, that Ice Spirit going down on the balloon. Good game. Tower down. 3, 2, 1. GG. Another. This guy can't lose. This is incredible right now. Let's check to see where he is. And then let's go into one more match, guys. I don't know, man. This guy's a beast. Maybe he can go to #1, but the video has been going on for, it's still in 10th. All right, guys, inside the next match against Wanderson. So yeah, the video has been going for, I don't know, probably around like 20-30 minutes, but in real time we've been recording for like an hour and 15 minutes because I'm cutting out the long wait in between all of these matches. So I don't know if I'm gonna go any longer because I do have to, you know, do some stuff today. So starts out with a Skarmy at the bridge against Wanderson. Now I think we went against this Wanderson guy in one of my recent videos. I forgot which one it was. Maybe it was the Lucas 2.6 Hog Cycle. I forgot. But he's playing Giant Swarm Graveyard, I think, right? I believe he's playing Giant Graveyard deck. It's a really interesting deck, and there it is. So the Giant Bait Graveyard, really annoying deck. Let's see how we deal with it, guys. So the Giant's down. Archers do a good job on defense, and hey, we get a little small lock onto that left tower, but even a small lock can prove rewarding with an Xbow. I mean, look at it. We got like fireball damage onto that tower. Not too bad. Not a bad way to start out this match. So an Ice Spirit here, gonna go against those skeletons in an off-lane Xbow in the opposite lane here. Interesting decision by Crafter. And we set up again with that Tesla. Probably just wanted to get that giant out of hand. But the opponent does a good job here, Wanderson, not overcommitting to this push. He just plays a giant and that is it. So now we're halfway through regulation. Let's see what Crafter does now. Elixir is virtually tied. Maybe we're about a half behind at this point. Let's see what he does. I'll tell you what, so far, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm really impressed with this guy. He's playing incredibly well. I mean, maybe he... I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to be this good, frankly. Nothing against him. So here we go. It's going to be an Xbow again left. And are we going to get... Nah, the giant is back in hand. So the problem is the opponent... Look at his deck. He has plenty of, like, annoying, swarmy cycle cards, too, that he should always be... He should always have, if not his giant, then a bunch of annoying swarm to counter our Xbow while he cycles back to another giant. So this is a really fast Xbow turnaround here for us, but this is what I'm talking about. See? He plays Goblin Gang and his giant was just one card away again. We're going to log this back. Let's see if we can get a lock on here. One hit, Snowball's going to do a good job too. 2 hits, and now no damage, but we have Xbow back in hand. Look at the aggression here. Another offensive Xbow here for Crafter. Now, we're in double elixir time, and I don't know if you guys get the same vibe as I do, but I think this is either going to be a draw or a Crafter wins. I don't see how Wanderson can win this matchup here, especially with the aggression displayed so far by Crafter. So again, another Xbow. Talking about aggression, man. He's trying to outcycle that giant, and he just can't do it because of the swarm again. Just like I talked about there. Ice Golem's going to take care of a few of those skeletons. A few bats survive. We log again here. I don't even know if Wanderson, excuse me, is going to be able to even use Graveyard again in this match, just given the fact that we are just straight up Xbow cycling here. With no regard for human life, we have Xbows again down, or excuse me, Archers again down, supporting that Xbow, and a nice Ice Golem to tank for those Archers, and then a nice Tesla as well. And hopefully we can cycle to another Xbow and have those Archers and that Tesla supporting it. Here we go. Just like we called. I wonder if he's going to start predictive logging here, because we can't get a lock onto the tower. Another giant's in hand. There's a log against the Skarmy there. We missed one Spear Goblin. Doesn't matter. He's joined by 3 of his friends there. And again, look at the elixir bar. 6. And there it is. Boom. Another Xbow. This is pretty insane gameplay here. But he just can't get that lock on. But this goes to show you how if you play Xbow correctly, you know, you can draw most matches, worst case scenario. I mean, he's even beat Royal, Giant, and Golem in this video against really good players. And here's another Xbow. This is insane, man. He's just turning on the heat right now. Oof. I'm curious. I'm actually going to have, like, Dank, Ganon, and Airsurfer watch this video and just tell me what they think of this guy, because he's really impressing me today. So here we go. It's going to be a giant again. Going to survive for a little bit here. Arrows down again. Clips those Archers and a little bit of health off that Xbow. Snowball comes down as well, and there's another log. Bats immediately at the bridge. Ice Spirit actually goes down, unfortunately, there for Crafter, but he does get a lock on here, guys, taking it down to 15-53. There we go. But only a minute left. $1.05 left in this match, left remaining in overtime. And look at his tower's health, though. Sets up with that defensive Tesla, and then boom, immediately. Oh, there's the predictive. Oh, man. He tried to predictive log the Skarmy there, but a good job on Wanderson's behalf to just kind of delay there a little bit on that Skarmy and place it to the opposite side of that Princess Tower. That could have been game there had he nailed that predictive log. We kind of talked about this too, and oh boy, guys, here we go. It's gonna be a graveyard. We have the Ice Golem there to tank for those skeletons as they chip away at the giant, and then we have the Tesla there as well. We actually get the King Tower activated off that Snowball, so that was really good. I mean, there's no way. That was kind of a Hail Mary play there by Wanderson. It was a good match by both players. Neither of them really making any crucial mistakes, and it's definitely going to end with a draw here. And guys, that's probably where we're going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was insane gameplay. Like, I don't know just given the matches that he had with, again, with the Royal Giant, these giant swarm decks, and all kinds of difficult matchups in Golem, I don't think I've shared this caliber of Xbow live gameplay here on the channel before. He ends in 10th place. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow Crafter on social media. I'll include that in the description below. And also, as kind of a final note, guys, I really appreciate your feedback here on the channel. So if there's anything that you want to see me ask guests more, do you want to see more interviews, less interviews, more long format videos, more short format videos, like whatever you guys want, especially you right now watching or listening to this video, at the end, like you, I look at as one of my, you know, my people who actually are in it because they want to actually watch the entire video, not just watch 10 seconds, copy the deck, and then take a hike, right? So I really value your feedback. You guys have made this channel into what it is today, 3.5 years into the lifespan of Clash Royale. So I really appreciate it, guys. Update on the way in just a few, like I said, a week maybe? I don't know. I don't know the exact date, but I think they said mid-April, which should be hopefully next week. So guys, huge shout out again to Crafter. Check out his player stats and profile, thanks to statsroyale.com in the show notes below. And a huge shout out to my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. Check out his information as well. Thanks again to all of you guys who followed me on Instagram. I really appreciate it. Clash_with_Ash. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and as always, take care, guys.